Hello, my name is Shell, and this is Shell's Food Journey. Welcome back. I hope you guys had a fantastic week. We are up on Friday. I hope you have a good weekend. Get outside, get grounded. We're going to get a couple of cards. Already out the gate, we have crumbling. And underneath the deck, we have boundaries. Boundaries. Are you sticking to boundaries? Or are you sabotaging the boundaries that you have already created? Are you allowing people into your space in in a way that you don't want them in your space? Are you holding those boundaries? Are you setting boundaries with yourself? And what is this crumbling? What is going on? Let's get a couple of tarot cards and let's dive into this crumbling. What are you clinging to? What out of this 9-year shed? I like that. What out of this 9-hood shed are you still clinging to? What needs to fall to complete this shedding? We got a lot of portals that are opening up in January. We actually have one tomorrow, 1-1 portal. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is of a harvest. And what are you harvesting? The Hierophant. So whatever this is divinely guided. And I like this card because it's like she's taking her time to figure out which of these pentacles she would like to take off the tree. It's like having a plentiful amount of something because you sowed the seeds and now the harvest is much bigger than what you really thought it was going to be. And maybe the crumbling or the clinging to is you were worried about whether this harvest was going to come in, but it was divinely protected and divinely guided. All it required you to do was just rest. I'm gonna have to change my lighting around. 4 of Wands. It required you to rest. And I feel like 2025, you were really busy healing, breaking curses, breaking trauma, generational traumas, generational curses. But you're still in this like to go mindset that you're thinking that this harvest is not coming in when it actually really is. And part of the harvest is requiring you to rest. It's requiring you to receive. Received without guilt, absolutely, because the crumbling is the tower. This tower card is being clarified by that 4 of Wands. It's requiring you to rest. Because what is being harvested or what you grew was divinely protected. It was always going to be yours. What is this boundary? Justice. And with this justice card coming out, maybe you held your boundary to allow for this harvest to come in. Because you got the King of Pentacles. And how she was curating those pentacles off of that one pentacle alone, you can multiply infinite pentacles. And it's being protected by the King of Pentacles. That is so beautiful. King of Pentacles, what message do you have for us about this boundary? The Star. It was something that you asked for. You asked to go through this to be able to understand it and to receive this star, receive this wish fulfillment. And it required your action because you got the Knight of Wands underneath the deck. And underneath that is the Sun. And on top of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. You changed something because of the work that you put in. Let me get a couple more tarot cards, and then we'll go to the oracles. Then you have the Three of Wands and Temperance. This came out in my drawing before I came on here. But with the Three of Wands, something is coming in, and it required the balance that you restored. So whatever this balance that you restored, it's like, hey, let's bring those ships on in. Let's bring what is supposed to be mine, having that come on in. Let's get a portal card, a gateway card. Let's see what gateway could possibly be opening at this time. We have higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. And maybe you went through something that was emotional this year, that the work that you put in created this harvest. You trusted the process. And now it's time to recoup for that. And that higher heart activation could open in one of these portals within January. You have worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. You chose yourself because you understood what your worth is, your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there is a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. You trusted your own inner guidance, and you had faith. Faith was the biggest thing. Being able to trust in your own self, trusting your own path, understanding what your worth is, setting firm boundaries, crushing and crumbling illusions that had you thinking that you wasn't that person, or that you were a people pleaser, that anybody could just run over you. A valuable lesson was learned. But you now have holding boundaries in your pocket. You know how to hold boundaries. And let's get one more card for the divine feminines. Let's get one divine feminine card to close this out. We have Rita of Casilla, the patrons of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. You trust in your own thought process. You trust in your own heart. You trust in your own path. And you're making the impossible possible. You put the work in. You did it. Now it's time to celebrate that. Now it's time to recoup that. And then you have in Hindunana, I know I'm butchering her name, the high priestess. I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. There's a lot of love in here. Learning how to love yourself first so you'll be able to love others, and showing people how to love you. And with that, I leave you with love, light, and balance. Be well till we meet again.